Buyer agents, why do you even need that? Aren't they just glorified house showing planners? Well, some transactions probably felt like that. So this is why I made this video to really break down what a buyer agent is, what buyer agents should do, and the pros and cons of having a buyer's agent. This is Gary, your local realtor that aims to teach you everything I can about buying and selling real estate in the great state of New York. So please remember to like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the constantly changing real estate market. Honestly, with the development of web portals like Zillow and Redfin, the role of a buyer's agent has really changed from the ones from 10, 20 years ago. Now, with the new buyer and seller lawsuits against the National Association of Realtors, the definition still continues to adjust. So, for me, I like to describe the buyer's agent as someone that's a licensed real estate salesperson who has the fiduciary responsibility for you as a buyer. And the responsibilities are listed here. Another way I like to put it is it's an agent that should guide you and be on your side during the entire real estate transaction. At the bare bones, it's a service that helps make sure the real estate transaction goes smoother. So the buyer agent should be able to help you with a lot of different things. For one, they should keep you informed about the neighborhoods, the pricing, and other information that will really help you decide on what's the best house for you and your family. Number two, they should educate you, negotiate on your behalf, and really guide you through the entire buying process to make sure you understand what's happening and you aren't worried about the things that might pop up during the entire transaction. Third, with the understanding of what you need, your preferences, and your budget, they will be able to help provide you a list of houses that best meet your criteria on or off market, such that it reduces your timeline of when you see the house and when you're actually able to buy and close on the house. Now, with the onset of new regulation changes from the recent National Association of Realtors lawsuit, buyer agents will need to be paid for by the buyer or something that needs to be negotiated with the seller. So this is where you as a buyer will need to just consider what are the pros and cons of having a buyer agent and if it's the best fit for you and your family. So a quick tip is you can include your buyer commission into your offer price, or you can see if you're able to negotiate with the seller to have them pay for your buyer agent's commission. But this obviously will adjust depending on the market situation. The pros of having a buyer's agent lies in that they understand the market the best and they will understand the best strategy and action plan to really find and acquire the dream house of yours. And the best part of working with a buyer's agent is they have the resources and a network to help troubleshoot majority, if not all, the problems that might pop up during the real estate transaction. With every pros, there's always cons to having a buyer's agent. As every service provider out there, some agents unfortunately will not work in your best interest. And this will heavily impact how you go about this transaction and what result you end up with. And on top of that, your real estate agent unfortunately might be the reason a deal might fall through. And lastly, depending on how your offer is submitted, if your offer includes the aspect of paying your commission from the offer price, that'll be something that will impact your offer. My advice is if you are getting an agent, really take the time to talk and see that they are clear in the commitment to you as a buyer and they're really transparent in how they conduct business, because this is a large transaction and you want to make sure you get what you want out of it. You want to make sure your personalities align, as you want to make sure this transaction is a lot smoother and a lot more upbeat, as if you're butting heads with your agent, it can cause a lot of problems down the road. If you are working with the buyer's agent, be sure to communicate with them constantly, just so that it helps them understand if there's any problems that might arise or any concerns of yours, such that they can tackle it first. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the constantly changing New York City real estate market.